said Philip. "If anyone gets wind of this, I could be poached or hunted," said Darius.
"No, you're not on my property. If you don't mind, we bought you along with the property," said Philip.
"It's interesting, humans. You own the land, now dragons can't go anywhere without trespassing on something a human owns."
Philip replied, "Yeah, that is kind of weird, isn't it? How do you see humans?"
"Well, humans have done a wide range of things to dragons. Some have loved us, studied us, become our friends, but some have hunted, poached, stuffed, and enslaved us. And I'm sorry to say that's the majority," said Darius.
"Wow, so, what do you think of me?" asked Philip.
Darius sighed and rolled over. "Well, I don't really know you well, but you're definitely not killing me, so I guess that it should stay that way."
Philip smiled. "Do you need a friend?" he asked.
"What do you mean?" said the dragon, picking up his head.
"Well, we don't live too far. After all, your home is in my backyard," said Philip.
"We didn't exactly start on the right foot," said Darius.
"Yeah, but we'll be living together for the next 5 or 6 years, so I think the best decision would be to get along, at least."
Darius sighed again. "All right. I agree. We definitely don't want a bloody rivalry," he said, "and if push comes to shove, I can move."
"Oh, we definitely don't want that,"
Philip remarked. Darius was getting tired. He yawned. "I think I'm going to take a nap. Are you tired?" Philip was. It was an eventful day, and he needed rest. "Yes," he said plainly. "Follow me, then," said Darius. He led Philip into a cozy little room, just big enough for the two of them. It was really only designed for Darius to fit, but Philip snuggled into the dark and rested himself against the warmth of Darius's body. Slowly, Philip drifted off into a lovely sleep, lulled by the dragon's slow, steady breathing. Philip woke up around 4:45. He yawned and stretched. He walked out to find Darius was already awake.
"Oh, that felt good," said Philip. "Is that where you sleep every night?"
"Yes. Do you like it?" asked Darius.
"You're so lucky. I love it here. Sure beats a mattress and a comforter," said Philip.
He brushed the dirt off his pants and went over to his bag. He took out a book. "What's that?" asked the dragon.
"This," said Philip. "This is a book. It's a story that's been written down. Can you read?"
"No," said Darius. "Dragons don't write. We just whistle."
Philip thought for a second. "Would you like me to read it to you?" he asked.
"All right,"
said Darius. It was a wonderful book. Philip read and read and read, chapter after chapter. Darius was absolutely in love with the entire story, even if it was about humans. He thought whoever made this up was a genius. He read until they were halfway through chapter 7, when Philip heard his mother call him.
"Honey, dinner!"
Philip looked at his watch. 6:30. He hadn't even noticed the time go by.
"Oh no, hide!"
he said. Darius put down the fire, and they both covered the entrance with leaves. Philip grabbed his bag and ran into the house just in time. He sat down and took a couple pieces of pizza. "So, what were you doing out there? It sounded like you were having fun," said Philip's mother. "Oh, I was just reading to my imaginary friend," said Philip. "Ah, been playing with old Chris again, have we?" said his mother. Philip only smiled, thinking about what he had really done this afternoon. That day had officially changed Philip's views on dragons, from skeptic to friend in one afternoon. He always had thought that there was something about dragons that was very cool. He had always thought of them as awesome monsters. Now he thought of them as friendly. A brand new perspective on a brand new subject.
"Hello, I'm Darius, and I want you to read Day of the Dragon. It's amazing. It's full of evil and scary-sounding dragons like me. And if you don't like it, you can just burn."